A very good morning to each of you gathered here today. Thank you for being part of the inauguration of the Times Property Hyderabad Expo. On behalf of the Times of India Group, a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Chief Secretary, Government of Telangana, Mr. Somesh Kumar. Thank you, sir, for being part of us. We thank our sponsors and Mr. Venkat Ravi from Aparna Constructions. We thank our Srinivas Reddy. Thank you for coming here, Srinivas, from Rajapushpa Developers, and Mr. Ashwin Shukla from, he's the Chief Marketing Officer for Jayabheri Constructions. Today we have 41 participating developers here, and it's quite a, I would say, array of developers and choices that people have for participants and people who come here, all residents of Hyderabad, to be part of this and you know, have options of property. We have, the Times Group has taken a lot of effort in our initiatives to make our clients happy and to see the objectives are met. Part of this, we have taken a lot of trouble with our teams to look at print and been quite liberal in the advertising for this expo to see that it's successful, look at radio, television, and whatever we can do in terms of SMSs, etc., to see that we bring in the crowds for an event like this. As the national head for real estate, I constantly monitor sales and not only sales, but even in terms of the launches for each city and how they are doing. So I'll just share with you some good news for this particular year, which is 2022, and how we're doing. The first one is in Q3. Q3, that is July to September, mainly real estate and flats sold are mainly concentrated in the top 7 cities of India. These top 7 cities of India pretty much comprise all of it. And just to tell you, all of you, that since 2018, right, since 2018, the Q3 has been the highest only for this particular 2022. So from 2018 up to now, highest number of launches have happened in 2022 in July to September. That's one. And among the top 7 cities, there are 2 cities which stand out in terms of launches. Those 2 cities, one is a large city and one is an upcoming city. That's Bombay and Hyderabad. So, you know, put all of your hands together to say that Hyderabad is among the top 2 cities which has gone ahead of Delhi, Chennai, Bangalore for a particular quarter, right? And they compromise 55%. Bombay and Hyderabad compromise 55% of the launches. From there, Hyderabad is not far behind in terms of sales, because I'm sure a lot of people say these are launches, but what about sales? Are sales really happening? The figure that I have based on analysis, etc., is sales is about 11,500 for Q3 for Hyderabad, which is not very bad. And I think so with different things that developers are doing here. I've been meeting developers yesterday as well, where they're talking about sustainability. They're looking at a lot of amenities. They're looking at something very unique in terms of even RWs and seeing that there's an income for RWS so that the residents have lesser maintenance to spend, right? So these things developers in Hyderabad are doing, which are very, very innovative. And I really thank them for, that's why Hyderabad sales are going up. Just to give you some national perspective of how we are doing in real estate nationally right now, the last great number of units that were sold in a particular year was in 2014, and that figure was 3.43 lakh units in the top 7 cities. Good news for this year, 2022, among the top 7 cities is by September, that is Jan to September, we have done about 2.7 lakh units have been sold. So after 2014, the estimate is that in this year, 2022, 3.6 lakh units across the country, across top 7 cities would be sold in 2022. So it's augured well for us. We just want developers to ride that wave and actually build your profits while benefiting customers. 2 headwinds are there, and one of the expos I came last year, I was talking about how interest rates were low. That headwind has turned opposite to us for today, and today interest rates are growing up. So the RBI and a lot of banks have increased interest rates 3 times over. 3 different price changes have happened in the last 1 year, and that is a headwind, I would say. The other headwind is a good one for developers, slightly, you know, not so good for buyers, which is property prices are increasing. I've been monitoring property prices increasing across each city. The average is about 4 to 7%, but 2 cities, the property prices are increasing far higher. One is Hyderabad, and property prices are growing up. The other one is Gurgaon, and I'll just give you a figure for Gurgaon. Gurgaon, we have seen within 1 year's time, property prices have grown from 20 to 25%. Now, these are, I would say, positive things to show that actually real estate is going up. But the other one is there are two good things, may I say today, that are also in favor of real estate. One is the pandemic has taught us that there's nothing else better than a large home, a better home, and people have got to know that. The second one is people are seeing it slowly back to that real estate can be an investment class, an investment asset class. And therefore, compared to equity, mutual funds, people talk about the US, there might be a recession now. We don't know. But people are understanding that real estate is the place to be. Before I sign off, I'd like to thank our chief guest again, our prime sponsors, and all participating developers today for making this, I would say in terms of participation is a success. We're looking forward to traffic of people coming in to be a success. I'd like to thank our team and my team here, which is Preeti Paruchuri, Vijay Banot, and Abhishek Singh, for doing a fabulous job of getting all of participating developers and being part of us. I'd like to thank Pawan and his team for being here and being our backing from Brand Estate. Thank you, Pawan. No event or initiative is possible without the complete organizing of people who organize events like this. And that's why I thank Vinny. Thank you, Vinny. Megha, Satish, Rajit, Irfan, Trapti. If I'm missing someone, please tell me. But I thought it's important to thank all of you. It takes teamwork from the Times of India, from developers, from the government to come together to have an event which is as successful as this. We look forward to the next 2 days being really good. Hopefully, we've done all the best that we could do in terms of media, in terms of organizing this. And we just hope it goes very well for all of us. So thank you. Jai Hind.
Good morning, respected guests on the seat. Good morning, all. And, we thank you, Times of India, for this wonderful event that they are planning to organize. And hoping that, we'll have a good turnout for the next 2 days. And thanks for the wonderful opportunity from Aparna Constructions. Thank you all.
Good morning, all. First of all, thank you very much for making it convenient to attend it early in the morning. To begin with, I'd like to thank our chief guest, Chief Secretary, Mr. Somesh Kumar, for having graced the occasion. As it has been very well encapsulated to begin with, the way the market has been performing, the way Hyderabad has been growing, and events like this definitely, bring the buyers and the developers together, and we definitely look forward to having a great event. We also thank Times of India, the way they have organized the show. So far it looks good, and we definitely look forward in terms of having good footfalls and look forward to doing good business. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. Respected sir, CS sir, my fellow participants here. We have been associated with Times for the almost 15 years now. It's been a very good experience, Russell. And you have got a great team here. Let me tell you that Preeti, Vijay, Abhishek, and Brand Capital headed by Pawan. I mean, we have nothing but very, very good experiences with you all. And we hope in the future we will continue the same thing. And thank you all for doing this. And this is a good place for anybody who is coming to purchase under one roof to look at all the projects. And we'll sincerely thank you, and we have long association in the future. Thank you very much.
So, a very good morning to all present here. Mr. Russell Fernandez, then Mr. Venkat Ravi from Aparna, Mr. Srinivas Reddy from Rajapushpa, and Aswin Shukla from Jayabheri, and all the people here. So, it is a pleasure to be coming here this morning and seeing this, or inaugurating this Times Property Expo. It is very interesting that, 40 reputed, because I can see all the names, all the brands here, property developers are participating. And it was also heartening to see what Russell told, that Hyderabad is one of the fastest growing city in terms of real estate, and actually I look after many of them, so I may not meet you, I don't even see some of you, but I know what is happening because I have various portfolio which I handle directly, and one of them is actually RERA. So it is very heartening to see that from 31st of August 2018, since when we launched RERA, we have cleared more than 5,299 registrations have happened, And what is very amazing is that we are number 5 in the country. If you see by size, we are much lower. But by growth, by number of registrations, there are only few states which are above us, like Maharashtra, you know how big it is, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, and then Karnataka. And very soon, maybe we'll move further up, which shows that, you know, RERA really reflects how healthy is the real estate properties happening, the registration shows that. So that gives us a lot of assurance. And also, I have been looking after it for quite some time now, and nobody has to approach us. As soon as things are ready, we look at everything, and all of them must have witnessed that you don't have to approach anybody that my file is pending, etc. It happens in time. Every week, all the cases which are there, they get cleared, which is a good thing. And similarly, if you see how much has happened, you know, in terms of only commercial we have done through RERA 9.5 crore SFT. If you look at residential, in RERA we have registered 188 crores SFT under RERA in the commercial sector. So it is a huge thing, and I am very sure that we will be going ahead in the same manner. Now, why Hyderabad is doing so well? Many people will ask. Actually, some of you might have seen recently, you know, the cover page story had come in India Today, which I will not name the city, but you know that the heading itself says that how you can ruin a city. And it reflects that you may grow very fast, but unless you take certain measures, you will ultimately suffer. The sustainable growth becomes the mantra, otherwise things will not grow. And therefore, you know, if we look at our Hyderabad and our Telangana, there are certain factors which ensures that the city will continue to grow. Various measures have been taken by the government, and some of them you already know, that there used to be a business of inverter, generator, and that business has totally gone off. We don't see any shops, you don't see anybody advertising in Telangana for a genset or for a inverter, because the electricity is so uninterrupted. Law and order, you have seen the vehicles on the road, you have seen some of the best buildings, the command and control center coming up. You have also seen that, you know, drinking water. Today, entire Telangana and particularly Hyderabad, there is absolutely no shortage of drinking water because of the various measures taken by the government. And you have also seen this has led to huge investment coming in Telangana. Then also it is important that, you know, you heard just now that there is a concept and there is a program called SRDP, which basically means Strategic Road Development Plan. And under this plan, you know, since I was Commissioner of GSMC, since then we have been working to see that we just don't make a flyover here, we make a flyover there. We have a concept called corridor approach. So we take a corridor and we try to see that how that entire corridor, there is free movement of and fast movement of vehicles. And therefore you can see today that from anywhere to anywhere, in most of the time you will be able, unless some you know, bad days, you will be able to reach in less than half an hour. And that has become a big advantage for all of us. So under this project of SRDP, we have done 47 projects of flyovers, ROBs, RUBs, etc. And already for more than 6,000 crores. And we have already completed 32 of these, and remaining also very shortly we will do it. I said some other than some days. What are those days? Basically when there is a very heavy downfall. Because, you know, entire world is suffering from a kind of a change, and urban flooding has become a reality, and therefore it is important to tackle that issue also. So therefore, the government of Telangana has taken a program called SNDP, That is a strategic Nala development project. And we have taken up almost works worth of 850 crores to ensure that no area there is any waterlogging. And we have been quite successful on that. And the other thing is that in addition to the infrastructure, we have been focusing on large scale efforts to ensure that the city is green and, it is the air quality is good. And today, because of the Honorable Chief Minister's program called Telangana Ki Haritaharam, you have seen that the forest cover in Telangana has increased, the green cover has increased by more than 7.7%. Similarly, you must have seen that Hyderabad got the Green Award, where many major cities like Paris, Montreal, etc. were participating and competing with Hyderabad. And there we got this award, which is a clear, indication that how the city has been growing. I also look after stamp and registration department. We have tried to simplify the process. We have tried to see that you can go, yes, there may be some people told me initially that the rates are little high, but the state also needs to have money to invest into infrastructure, and therefore it has been done. And today you will be happy to know that this year only 2 states will be ahead of us. And those states are so big that it is very difficult to compete with them, but maybe someday we will overpass them as well. So only in terms of revenue from registration, there are 2 states which are much ahead of us. One is, you will guess, is Maharashtra, and other one is which? Uttar Pradesh, because there are so many cities, such a huge population. But we are making every big state look that, okay, see, this is a young state, this is just 8-year-old, and they are doing so well. So I am very happy to be part of this, and I hope that all the regular customers of yours, clients have told that this event will be very successful. All the boards which are there are a clear reflection that many people will come, they will be able to finalize their, what they would like to purchase. And I wish a great success for this event. And I would like to thank all of you for inviting me. And I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
At the outset, I would like to thank the fantastic audience out here, the bureaucrats, the developers, and the exhibitors, and the people of Hyderabad who are here to support the Times Property Expo. Mr. C.S. Somesh Kumar sir, you helped all of us understand Hyderabad with your insightful speech. Thank you for being here as a chief guest on this very important occasion. I would like to thank all the 40+ developers here and the sponsors who made this happen, including presenting partner Aparna Constructions, powered by Jayabheri Properties and the Rajapushpa Properties. They have shown the trust and support on us, and that's what made us bring out one more expo this year. Thank you so much. And we are going to make this bigger and better every year. Russell Fernandez, AVP and National Vertical Head Real Estate, Times of India, and our mentor. Thank you for coming and sharing your insights with your industry experts. Needless to say, our gratitude to Kamal Krishnan, Branch Head TOI, Dipal Gala, Senior Feature Editor, Sridhar Kohli, Sunil Sir, and our Hyderabad response team, who is here to support us and show their encouragement to us. And my response team, real estate team, Vijay Bhanud and Abhishek Singh, who has been tirelessly working over the months to make this event happen. And our activation team, Megha, Trapti, Rajit, Irfan, Satish, and of course led by Vinny. Thank you so much for making this happen. And Tradition Events, Leo Digital helped us all through from the past few days to make this event bigger and better. We at the Times of India are proud to be part of Hyderabad's real estate progress. Once again, thank you all for coming and happy house hunting. Thank you so much.